What is up, everybody? It is your boy MM2K of CloudDosage, Geeks, Hard Knock Digital Culture, MM2K Gaming, back again with a special episode of Cloud Meets Mainstream. This is the show where we take a look at the video game, cloud gaming scene, and we try to determine, look, we know that this is niche at this moment, but we feel like that cloud gaming has a lot to provide in the future. What is it that needs to happen for cloud gaming to get there, for one? And for two, how are these platforms, performing in regards to quote unquote getting there? For those of you that are not aware or new to this, or if you're listening to this on demand as it releases later for the public, a week later, but it's instantly available for members. Make sure that you hit that join button. This is live every Thursday for members, and then the following Wednesday it goes live for the public. So if you want to be there for the public shows, the live tapings, definitely join us live, and hit that join button. What we're also going to do too is we're going to start having we're going to start having people call in via the Discord. You got to join the Geeks Discord in order for that to happen. So let me do this. Let me put a link to the Discord in here. Give me a second here. I'm totally unprepared. What y'all say? What else is new, MM? Give me 1 second. Let me get this Geeks link. But while I'm getting the Geeks link, before I go pay some bills, man, oh man, what a week. Holy cow. Like, cloud gaming's kind of been quiet on the mainstream front. And they just came roaring in this week. Hold on. Join our Geeks Discord for more intimate access to live shows, gameplay, and giveaways. All right. None of that is a lie. So that's our link to the Discord. I'm putting it in the chat right now. I'm going to pin it. And here, let me do something too. I want to do something. Oh, crap. Okay. That didn't go the way I wanted it to. There we go. Pin the message. Thank you. I want to show you guys something in case you're playing Final Fantasy. Well, no. Well, yeah, if you have a PlayStation and you've been gaming on the PlayStation Cloud, Final Fantasy VII is available via the cloud. Final Fantasy Rebirth, that is. And if you are interested in playing that via the cloud because you're a cloud gaming enthusiast, even though you have to own a console in order to participate, PlayStation, please do something about that ASAP. You might be interested in our giveaway. We're giving away $70 in PlayStation Network credit. And what that allows you to do is it'll allow you, minus the tax, of course, I'm going to allow you to buy the game and play it, and then you can stream it via the cloud and check it out and see, all the bells and whistles. There was just most recently an update that was really supposed to impact performance, frames and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely, this is a great time to get into the game. Let me do this. If I can find there we go. There goes the tweet. We're going to put that up here like so. And then there's one more tweet that I have to find because this talks about some additional content that I do that you guys may or may not be interested in. But let's first talk about the giveaway. Let's go right here. If I can find it. Okay. All right, so this is our Final Fantasy VII Rebirth launch giveaway. We're doing a giveaway for $70 USD value towards PlayStation Network credit in celebration of the Final Fantasy VII launch. To be eligible, make sure that you subscribe to the MM2K Gaming streams, the MM2K Gaming news channels, and then you join the Geeks Discord. Once you do that, there are some additional things that you're going to want to do. Like, simply put, just watch one of our streams. We're going to have like a secret password in there during the streams. When you see that secret password, take that password to the Discord. We have a thread within the Discord where you're to place that password. That's how you get your entry. If you do that and then share your entry, if you share this and you show the link where you shared this, you'll get 2 entries. So you'll get a leg up on everybody else. Once we get to 50 participants, we're going to do the giveaway. All right. So definitely check that out. That is our Final Fantasy VII Remake giveaway of $70 PSN. One more thing that you may be interested in is, because you're like, MM2K Gaming News, what is this? Like, MM2K only know you from CloudDosage and Stadia Dosage. Well, I do my own brand of content. I focus more on mainstream gaming over there. And what I try to do is I try to introduce mainstream gamers to cloud gaming, because there are elements within certain platforms that have that speak to mainstream gamers. You know what I mean? And the platform that I'm pushing the most, because it speaks to me the most at the moment, that I think is the most relatable to mainstream gamers, is Geforce Now. Nvidia Geforce Now definitely has the performance, has the lineup of games. They have access to PC Game Pass. I mean, you name it, they got it. And then, as we're going to talk about today, Dragon's Dogma 2, for crying out loud, is releasing on GFN. That's a huge get. That's a huge game. So what you're going to want to do is, if you're interested in AAA genre-defining gaming, mainstream gaming, you want to check out, because we got a number of people that, you know, met me over here, weren't really hep to my content before I came over here, because I started making YouTube videos and stuff like that and Twitch videos in 2017. I didn't start making Stadia content till 2020. So there was those 3 years that people were not familiar with what I was doing. That being said, people have now come over. They've become regulars over there on the mainstream gaming side, and they enjoy the content. It's not safe for work. I just want to let you know that up front. We try to make safe for work content over here. I mean, sometimes we might throw out an occasional S-bomb or something like that, but it's not raunchy. We are extremely raunchy over there. We let it all fly. So if you got a stomach for raunchy, if you're an adult and you put the kids to bed and you want to listen to some shrewd side-splitting gaming talk, come and join us over at MM2K Gaming Podcast Network. We are also on, not only are we on YouTube, but we're also now on your favorite audio platforms. We're on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, so definitely check us out over there. We just dropped a couple of episodes. We dropped an episode yesterday, and we dropped a bonus episode for our members. What am I talking about, members? Well, if you're a member over there, like, say if your thing is audio content, you can go over to the MM2K Gaming Sponsors Club membership, where you'll get access to our members' content. You'll get access to the audio form of that. We are looking at ways of merging our content with other, you know, like maybe a certain membership here will get you access to everything. We're working on that. But definitely, if you join us over on MM2K Gaming Network Podcast, you'll get access to the audio content, the audio forms of the content over there. All right. With that said, thank you everybody for coming through. Appreciate you. We got some great stuff to talk about here. Let me go back over here. So Amazon Luna had a big week this week. Crazily big week. I mean, it was nuts how big of a week that they had. That being said, just last week, I know many gamers, including myself, was just looking around like it's a barren wasteland when it comes to Amazon Luna news. We haven't heard anything about this game. I mean, about the platform, right? Here, I want to do something real quick. Hold on, let me go over here because I want to be able to. Let's go to special videos. Let's go to properties. Let's put some Amazon Luna content up here. Files. Let's see, CloudDosage shorts. Okay, Amazon Luna. There you go. There you go, Luna. Huh? Oh. What did I do? Okay. I did that. That was my bad. I did that all wrong. All right, so here we go. Amazon Luna content. Here we go. All right, and let's do it. Let's do some Amazon Luna stuff right here. All right. There really wasn't anything happening. I didn't know if they were winding down. That's how barren dry it was. I mean, they were either at a complete standstill, they were winding down, and little did we know that they were working on some stuff. And they created this this pivotal partnership with GOG. And here's why I say it's pivotal. It's pivotal because it allows them to connect directly with maybe a niche, but a larger outset of gamers. Like the gaming community that games primarily or heavily through GOG, they're very dedicated to all things GOG. You know, GOG is like a statement for them because it's it's DRM free stuff, right? And that's stuff that they really, really cherish over there, and it's created a faction, right? It's created a faction of gamers that have a certain set of loyalty to the platform and everything that the platform is involved in. So because of that, it's just interesting to see Amazon Luna, who really didn't have a vocal fan base within the cloud even within the cloud community. It was interesting to see them make a connection with a group that had such a dedicated fan base, because in doing so, you have the potential now of having that fan base all of a sudden favor you and really want to get interactive with you and really try out other things on Amazon Luna. They might. I mean, if their interaction is primarily through GOG, that's fine. But because now you're associated, I mean, you're I won't say guilty, you're celebrated by association. So because you're, merging your tech to the GOG platform, and there's going to be, CD Projekt Red games and even other third-party games that'll potentially be in this deal as well, that'll be playable on Amazon Luna. You have tapped into what I'm trying to say is they've tapped into a very, very fruitful group of gamers. May not be large, but they are very dedicated. And that just, if done right, if there's a regular cadence of content that is popular with that GOG community that's coming over to Amazon Luna, and then you got GOG and Luna in unison saying, look, You know, now you can play your favorite GOG games on the go. Come on, play them on the go. You know what I'm saying? If they market it like that, market it right, and get the right cadence of games flowing over to Amazon Luna, oh man, then Amazon Luna becomes synonymous with GOG to that community. And that's a great thing, because like I said, they are dedicated. And that's what Amazon Luna was lacking. I think they were lacking a real dedicated brass. Like, I feel like that Amazon Luna had people that liked the platform, that respected the platform, but it really wasn't a go-to for a lot of people. It was like it was like, oh, this is my second option for everybody if they use multiple cloud gaming platforms, which a lot of us do. Some of us have stuck primarily to one, you know, since the advent of Stadia. Since Stadia went away, we kind of like buckled down to our favorite platform. Of course, there are those of us, you know, at CloudDosage and wherever. I mean, we're playing on everything. But I think people are looking for that safety blanket, and they've gone to the safest platform, and you know, they don't want to invest too much in too many platforms and run through the same situation they did with Stadia. So I'm seeing a lot of people more and more coming to me saying, you know what, I just use this now. I just use xCloud. I just use GFN, you know. And that's cool. You game however you want to game. But I didn't hear a lot of people give Amazon Luna as their primary. And again, it could have a negative impact, because if you're one of these cloud gamers that are now looking for that safety blanket, and you're, straddling to one platform, it's less likely it was going to be Amazon Luna. I think this begins to change that for some already in the cloud community, but then it extends the cloud community, which is always a great thing. This is what we want. This extends the cloud gaming community, I think, in a significant way. If this is done right, if the right games, if the right cadence comes over, you are going to see, you're going to see Luna get a significant boost. They just, the ball is in their court. All they got to do is dribble it, as far as I'm concerned. Let's go to a story written about this transaction. Let me see. Why am I having such a difficult time figuring out my web buttons? All right, this is from Engadget, and it says GOG gets into cloud gaming with Amazon Luna partnership. You'll soon be able to stream GOG games anywhere with Luna compatible devices. GOG, the gaming storefront owned by CD Projekt Red, is getting into cloud gaming by teaming up with Amazon Luna. Since the Luna Cloud service streams games from Amazon's cloud servers, you'll be able to access select titles you've purchased from the store across any compatible device you own, including PCs, Macs, Androids, and iOS mobile devices, as well as smart TVs and Fire tablets. You simply need to install the Luna app on your device and make sure you're connected to the internet. You'll also be able to use Luna's compatible devices and controllers such as Xbox Ones and PlayStation 4s to play your games. In its announcements, GOG says you'll be able to play any of the games you own in its platform, provided that they also are on Luna. The CD Projekt subsidiary has confirmed that those titles include Witcher series and Cyberpunk 2077. This sounds more like a regurgitation, and I'm pretty sure we have one on CloudDosage, right? Where's that? Where's our CloudDosage article? I almost forgot we had one, because I read it when this broke. I can't find it now. Right? Okay. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Because Lee wrote a great article. That just sounds like some boring babble. All right. There goes Lee's article. Here we go. GOG announces a new partnership with Amazon Luna. Let's see here. It's very surprising yet extremely positive news. The partnership will allow gamers to play the games that they own on GOG and are also available at Amazon Luna. See, I like how this is written a lot better. I can't believe I forgot about this article. Shout out to Lee. The thing to take into consideration is that the game, it's not going to be every single game on GOG. It's like, it's not an across the board, bring your own game type thing yet. Like, games have to be ported to Amazon Luna. Then once they're ported, then they'll, you buy one SKU, you got the game on GOG, you got the game on Luna. And then there's also going to be a storefront. You'll be able to purchase games that are available on GOG through Amazon Luna client directly, with any game purchase done through this method automatically being added to your GOG library. You'll also be able to play purchased games on GOG, both GOG and Luna. So once you buy it on GOG and it's available on Luna, one SKU gets you access in both places. You buy it on Luna, it's definitively available on GOG, right? To put it simply, all the DRM-free benefits of purchasing your games on GOG will still be there. You will simply not have an extra way to play those games. GOG has stated that features through GOG Galaxy, such as cloud saves and achievements, will also work when playing these titles on Amazon Luna. I think another big thing about this too is that we no longer, with this type of partnership, with GOG and a cloud platform directly like this working closely together, we no longer have to worry about oh man, I went and bought Call of Duty, but Battle.net.io or whatever the hell it is blasted me down. Like, once your purchase is made, your purchase is safe. And that's awesome. And I don't think GOG is really partnered with anybody. Like, can you buy GOG games on, is the GOG store connected to GFN? I don't think so. I thought I saw something about that. Let me take a look here. Is GOG, let me ask the question, is GOG are GOG games available on GFN? Yes, you can connect Nvidia Force. Oh, okay. GeForce now. Okay, so yeah, there is GOG games. How do you do that? Let me see. Connection to, okay. This is connection to Nvidia. Okay, common GOG. You're going with Luna, but no love for the, so I guess there isn't. Okay. All right. Now, here's something that's going on that I don't like. I really don't like it. Session report. Here, let me show you guys this. Look, man, I got my favorite platforms, right? I got my favorite platforms too. Okay, like if I see something somewhere, I'm gonna want it on Nvidia GeForce now. But you gotta understand that sometimes certain partnerships that are exclusive to certain places are needed because they give you more options. Now, people may say, how do you get more options when you close off access to other things? Well, when you can directly work with a partner and said product is exclusively with that partner, you're not, that product isn't trying to make a one size fits all type of thing. Like, they can work exclusively with that partner and you can get probably the best experience that you can. Like, there's probably some innovative stuff that they can think of with Amazon Luna that can enhance Luna and then really extract the best from a cloud standpoint from GOG. You know what I'm saying? Like, entities are going to buy things, or entities are going to work with things at a singular level. I'm not big on consolidation. I don't want things to get absorbed up, but there's going to be these, I don't mind partnerships. There's going to be these partnerships where there are going to be exclusive elements to them. And I think it's okay. It is a very fine line. You know what I mean? Because I think it's okay if somebody wants to exclusively work with another entity and say, hey, bring this to my game streaming platform. Because Amazon Luna needs to grow. Right? And look, Amazon probably approached GOG and said, hey, we're going to invest XYZ into GOG and make it better if you do this partnership with us. To where maybe Geforce now just said, look, why don't just gave them a proposal as let's partner together as far as you just allowing your games on their platform. But because Amazon Luna has a need to really connect with an audience like the GOG audience, they're probably making a huge investment into GOG to make GOG even better. So that's why these particular partnerships, I don't mind. Now, where I kind of get into a fickle is when we see PC stores buying exclusive games. I think that's silly. You know what I'm saying? But a PC store working exclusively with a cloud streaming platform, that's a PC store pretty much working with tech, with emerging tech. And those type of strategic partnerships can make something like GOG, which is already, you know, it's not huge when you look at the landscape of PC gaming stores, but it can make GOG more attractive in a way that I think will benefit gamers, because we all would love to deal with DRM free gaming, right? I understand why DRM is there, but a lot of us would like our stuff to have less intrusive, you know, elements on them. Okay. So if someone's trying to get behind that effort and they're like, in return, you know, work exclusively with us, that's fine. What I don't like is Epic Game Store, right? With all their shortcomings as a store, with how horrendous the experience was, them trying to curtail you to their store, which is insufficient, by just buying games exclusively on PC. No, what you should be doing is using that money to enhance your platform. Where I think in Amazon Luna's case, here you have GOG that's been there for a while. Nobody's really approached them and said, hey, you want to, you know, we'll work with you. We'll do this or do that. I don't think anybody's really pursued them heavily. I'm not saying this partnership with Amazon happened overnight. It's probably been some time that they were working on this, but the fact that I don't think GOG is really connected anywhere else, particularly Nvidia GeForce Now, just says that I just don't believe that anybody thought it was worth the effort. Because they're like, whatever's on GOG, you're going to get on Steam. And look, we got to have the Epic Game Store because Epic is getting exclusive games. And look, the Ubisoft store has exclusive games. Game Pass might, you know what I'm saying? Game Pass is a service within itself. So, you know what I mean? Like, they're probably looking at GOG and was like, well, we don't really need to partner and make GOG compatible, because whatever's on GOG is going to be elsewhere, more popular. And here goes Amazon Luna saying, hey, look, we respect what you're doing. We respect your audience. And hey, look, we could use the boost too. Let's do a partnership. I'm all for it. I think it's great. I think when you partner, and you try to enhance somebody else's movement while enhancing and growing your own, those are partnerships that I'm cool with, because you're really not taking anything from anybody. Again, I see people here on this chat board upset that GOG hasn't partnered with GFN, but does GFN really care to partner with GOG? I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying they refused, but are they jumping out of their shoes and socks to do it? I don't think so. I mean, do you think that GOG would have told GFN no? No, it exposes their games to more gamers. So why would they tell them no? I just don't think that GFN, and again, this is all speculative, I just don't think GFN thought it was maybe a worthy adventure. Because they're like, what? Whatever is on GOG is elsewhere that's more popular. Like, there's a reason for us to get Epic Game Store. They get exclusive games. There's a reason for us to get the Ubisoft Store. Not all Ubisoft Store games are, you know, and people might have Ubisoft Plus. We want that engagement. Yeah, GOG has engagement, but you know, I think Geforce now is looking at it from a games perspective. Whatever can grow their catalog, let's do it. Now, granted, there's going to be overlap, because there's going to be games in the Epic Game Store that are going to be available on Steam that are already available via, that's going to be available on Steam. So that means there's going to be multiple versions of games. Like there might be 4 versions of a game. You know, it might be available on Epic Game Store, Steam, Game Pass, and Ubisoft Store. There's going to be overlap. I'm not saying that they're trying to avoid overlap. I think what I'm trying to say is their direct partnerships, I think, are more based upon the catalog within itself. And there's really nothing that GOG offers as far as a catalog that extends the overall catalog. It just adds more overlap. So I don't know. I mean, but I'm seeing here people like, come on, GOG, you're going with Luna, no love for the best streaming platform there is. Like, look, I agree. My opinion, GFN is the best at the moment, but I can respect this partnership. It's a much needed partnership for Amazon. I think Amazon, with all of its resources, is likely boosting up GOG in a significant way financially. It's a great partnership that I don't see any downside for gamers. I've had to repurchase some of the games I originally bought on GOG and Steam in order to play the Geforce Now. It's obvious. Means I get that. I get that. I understand that part. I understand that part. But here's the thing, man. These platforms have to survive. It's a competition. And there's going to be these strategic partnerships to make sure that they survive. Like, yes, you can create features to help separate yourself from the pack. But when it comes to mainstream gaming, this is what people don't realize. When it comes to mainstream gaming, features alone don't do it. And these cloud platforms are building themselves so one day they can become mainstream platforms. You're not going to survive on even with cloud gaming. You're not going to survive on mainstream gaming with features. There's got to be this. There's got to be. There's got to be this. There's got to be exclusive content. when it comes to these streaming platforms. There's got to be exclusive content that helps separate you from the pack. I'm not saying that, you know, you need exclusives in order to survive. No. But when you have Amazon Luna, that's really been quiet, that maybe at the moment can't do 4K. Or even if they could do 4K, let's just say Amazon Luna can do 4K 60 or 120. Like, let's just say if Amazon Luna tomorrow was just as powerful as Geforce Now. Does that really hurt Geforce Now? No. Because Geforce Now has games that Amazon Luna doesn't have. So, and it's not necessarily exclusive, it's just games that are not available on other streaming platforms. So those Amazon Luna not having games that are as desired by the mainstream would hurt them, even if they did boost to 4K. It's not really going to do much for them. It's going to make us that already have Amazon Luna. I'm grandfathered into Amazon Luna. It's going to make me happy, but it's not going to do much for Amazon Luna as a platform. What's going to do more for Amazon Luna than any feature set at this juncture is them getting access to more games, and likely games that are not available in some quarters. Like, this gives Amazon Luna a leg up over xCloud, because xCloud right now, you know, it's just a subscription service type thing. And don't get me wrong, there were games that Amazon Luna had that were playable there, you know what I'm saying, through Ubisoft Plus, but I don't think that partnership was strong enough to really separate themselves from xCloud. Because I really do think that Amazon Luna, performance-wise, is better than xCloud. And I think the general cloud gamer, when they look at the performance, I think generally they would agree with that. Not everybody, but generally they would agree with that. That being said, xCloud clearly has the better lineup. So software isn't, and therefore xCloud is more popular, way more popular than Amazon Luna. I don't think it has anything to just necessarily do with the locations, because you can be in 1 million locations, but if the population in each of those locations don't equate up to the US, it don't matter. The US and Europe is going to, in Asia, to a degree, Asia will have more of an impact on cloud gaming years down the road. But right now, the bulk of the games that we're playing that are extension of the console market, pretty much the AAA console market in a lot of ways, in the indie market, the games that we're playing now on these cloud platforms, they're mainly played first in North America, secondly in Europe. So if you don't get a leg up in those two locations, it doesn't even matter. So I don't think it's so much that xCloud is in more places. They just have a more desirable lineup. So how do you break that up? How do you get a better standing? You get a better standing by, now connecting to a store that gives you a more desirable lineup for people to play games via Luna. So that's why I think that partnership is strategic. Does this partnership now propel them to be more popular than xCloud in Geforce now? I don't know. But it makes them part of the conversation again. Because what it does do, I feel, is it does connect them to a fan base that's very loyal to GOG and anybody that seems to be on the team with GOG. And now that it appears that Amazon Luna's on the team with GOG, and it appears that now, you know what I'm saying, I would assume that Amazon Luna is going to be doing some exclusive stuff. They could potentially be doing some exclusive stuff with GOG, but they're going to be supporting GOG, I feel like, financially to help boost up that platform. That's just a guess. I'm not sure. I really think that it's important to understand that this is what's needed for Amazon Luna. They needed the shot in the arm for software. Very much so. I'm going to check out something real quick. Let me see something. Amazon Luna. No, I'm going to go to the GOG store. I haven't been in GOG. Okay. Best games on GOG. Okay, Alpha Protocol is back. I want to see what is trying to think, man. Crap. I can't even think right. GOG has, what was I looking for to see if it was on GOG? Oh, I just had a brain fart. Darn it. I wanted to see if something was on GOG. And I just had a serious brain fart. Oh, well. But yeah, I think this is a dope. I think this is a dope partnership. It's one that'll, I believe, will boost up GOG in a significant way. Because yeah. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see if New World. Oh. New World doesn't appear to be on GOG. And let's see if Lost Ark is on GOG. Hold on one second. No. So again, Amazon really, their game service doesn't really look like they were putting games on GOG. Because I don't see New World or Lost Ark. So again, this is, okay, now it's reasonable to believe that you will now see these games there. You should. I know that they would hate to put their games there minus any DRM, but it would make sense to me if they were. Hold on one second. sorry about that, y'all. My exterminator, who I got to make sure I cut that out of the VOD. My exterminator, who came by a couple of days ago to help us get rid of these damn termites, had left one of his tools here. And I forgot I was supposed to leave it out on the porch. Even though I'm in a good neighborhood, I don't think nobody would take it. I just didn't, you know, it looks like an expensive ass part, and I just didn't want to leave it sitting out. And then someone do, just my luck, someone do take it. I've left my lawnmower out, all types of stuff out. Nobody's taking it. So we're in a good spot. This is one of those places you can leave your car door unlocked, all that other stuff. I don't do it. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, all right. So yeah. So that's my thoughts on this game. I mean, on this partnership. I see a lot of people here that are upset about GOG being selective in working primarily with Luna. Who knows if it was a selective thing? Who knows if nobody was just paying them attention? And Luna said, look, here goes an opportunity where we're going to offer you some stuff and you can help us out as well. You know, I think these type of strategic partnerships where they're not necessarily taking anything away. Like when I look at Epic Game Store buying exclusives like Division 2 launching near Ubisoft but not on Steam, you know, Borderlands launching, you know, you're taking games that on a PC, on an open platform primarily. Like DRM free could never work on a console. It just can't, because of the proprietary nature of it, the fact that it has to be closed in. It's a box that you can't take, you know what I'm saying? Like it has to be closed in. So this whole DRM free thing only works because PC is like an open platform to a degree. I don't see the methodology in a game store buying exclusive third-party content. I don't see the purpose of there being third-party exclusives in a PC game store. To me, that's absurd. If you happen to be a game store that owns an IP, like how Valve owns, you know, Left 4 Dead, or, you know, and what's that, in Half-Life, okay, that's different. Or how Epic owns Fortnite, okay, I get that. I even get second-party content to where you helped develop it. Like I can understand Control because y'all helped during the development of Control. Like you didn't just approach Control, I mean a Remedy, and say, okay, you know what, we would like to have you launch exclusively in our store. No, you were part of you were instrumental in the development of that game. You were funding it during the development. But you then going and buying exclusive rights to Borderlands 3 at launch, that's absurd. I don't equate that to what's happening here. So I'm excited for the partnership. But as excited as I am for this partnership, and when I say but, I don't mean anything negative. As excited as I am with this partnership, I'm sorry. Nothing speaks more volumes than this. Dragon's Dogma 2 is coming to Geforce Now. This is purebred insanity. Now this could be huge. As GOG and their loyal fan base now being introduced to Amazon Luna, as that is potentially huge for Amazon Luna, and is, you know, has the potential of putting more mainstream titles on Luna and making Luna, you know, I would say slightly more attractive to a subsect of mainstream gamers. The thing that potentially could blow the door off the hinges when it comes to the angst of the hardcore gamer and cloud gaming is next to really this is the biggest possibility next to PlayStation Cloud. As crazy as it sounds, you got to buy your console. These mainstream gamers already have a console. So PlayStation Cloud allowing them to play over the cloud games that they have natively, and them seeing it and them really not seeing a difference, and them got to doing, like me, having to do a double take, actually reboot the native version just to see what the difference is and to see how minimal it is. That's huge, because the PlayStation audience is huge, and then now introducing them to cloud gaming in that way is huge. But potentially bigger than that is a game like Dragon's Dogma that right now has a Metacritic. Let's look at Dragon's Dogma's Metacritic score. Let me do that. Dragon Dogma 2 Metacritic. Let's look at it right now. It is currently, what's going on here? How come I can't see them? Okay, so here it is on all platforms. On PlayStation 5, it's 87. On Xbox, it's 86. On PC, it's 90. Let's stick to the 90 right now. Okay. Because there are people, the reason why I'm sticking to the 90 right now is because there are people that are reviewing this and they got beefy rigs. They got the mind-blowing rigs, okay? And so they're playing this with all the bells and whistles to the best of their ability over the Xbox people and even over the PlayStation people, where I think, unofficially the de facto way that they're trying to call it, the definitive version on consoles is on the like PlayStation as far as overall performance versus visuals. Like they're giving the nod to PlayStation 5 over Xbox. It's slight. It's a slight nod. But that's the trend I'm seeing. Where PC has a gap between them because they're getting all the. But here's the thing. This game is so CPU intensive that people with like the upper echelon, less than 1% rigs, top tier, the topper 1% rigs, they are struggling to maintain 60 frames per second. If with the power of the SuperPods, Dragon's Dogma can maintain 60 frames per second at 4K, that is huge. This, at the time of this writing, is probably the biggest AAA game of the year so far. Like, I feel like Dragon's Dogma has the potential to see like Hogwarts stuff. The only thing that's hurting it is its performance. So if I look at the consoles and we're talking about 30 to 40 frames, if I look at even a high-powered PC, which is not an option for many, and they can't even maintain 60 there, but yet on this service that just wants 100 every 6 months or $19.99 a month, if I can get access to play this game, I buy it on PC, I get access, and I can maintain 4K 60 there, I have potentially blown open the potential and I've destroyed the gap on cloud gaming. because that's what we're going to see how this thing performs on Nvidia Geforce now. I really wasn't scoping for this game. I really wasn't. But if this game performs well on Nvidia Geforce now, I am grabbing a copy, because I don't think it's going to be a bad game. It's just one that I really wasn't, checking for. And I really stopped checking for it when I heard the 30 frames per second thing. And there wasn't word at the time that it was coming to Geforce Now. Now that we know it's coming to Geforce Now, if we can get 4K 60 on this game via Nvidia Geforce Now, that's nuts. So right now, at the time of this recording, it's a waiting game. We're going to see. This is a pivotal moment for Nvidia Geforce Now. I'm not saying that if they fail to get 60 or to maintain 60 at 4K, is not a loss. But it'll be a missed opportunity to really catapult yourself with the mainstream audience. Like, I reckon that if Dragon's Dogma 2 can maintain that 60 with Nvidia Geforce Now, it's going to blow the hinges off of what people realize they can accomplish with cloud gaming. It's really going to catapult cloud gaming in a very positive way. This could be the bridge of all bridges, cloud gamers. This is potentially huge. We'll see. The super pods will be put to the test. And if they pass that test with flying colors, my God. But those are my thoughts for today's episode of Cloud Meets Mainstream. I know I spent a lot of time on Amazon Luna, but I wanted to explain my thoughts on, why that partnership was huge. It's huge for cloud gaming. Because it expands our audience, which is always a great thing. It potentially expands our audience, but I think it's bigger for Luna and potentially big for GOG because, if they can convince, if within this deal, Luna has been compelled to bring Lost Ark and New Worlds there, then that means the Tomb Raider games are coming too. You know what I mean? So. All right, with that said, I appreciate everybody. I got to get ready for another show, but thank you so much. Again, we air this every Thursday, live on Thursdays, and on Wednesdays we make the VOD available. But make sure you're hitting that join button on CloudDosage News if you want to be part of the live taping. And like I said, we're gonna do stuff like what do you call it? We're gonna do stuff like we're gonna be getting people in our Discord. Make sure you join that Discord. We're gonna get people in the Discord. We're going to be doing giveaways. We're gonna be doing a bunch of stuff for those that are here live with us. I'm really, my part on this is I'm really big on the cyclical effect of showing love and showing it back. But it got to start somewhere. You show us the love, I'm gonna show it back. So we're gonna definitely do it with the members. But the content is here for everybody. And if you want to opine, again, check out MM2K Gaming Network podcast on your favorite audio. Just come over to MM2K Gaming News on YouTube. With that said, appreciate everybody. Thank you very much. Till next time, have a wonderful gaming day. Peace.